2016 Canadian Tire National Skating Championships continue in Halifax with the much anticipated senior competition starting tomorrow afternoon, competitions that will be broadcast for thousands to see on television. The Olympic gold medalists Tessa and Scott Moir know what it's like to compete under that kind of pressure. Along with winning several Olympic medals and world championships, the ice dancers are also six-time Canadian champions, so this is a familiar venue to them. The pair is now taking on another role at this particular event, and Scott and Tessa join us this morning to talk about that. Good morning.
Good morning.
So good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Oh, we always love coming here.
And I know you've been here for the championships for a couple days now. What are you guys doing here?
We're in a little bit of a different position for
Yeah.
Tess and I, so it's weird still to have a national championships go by and not be a part of it as an athlete.
Exactly.
But luckily for us, we were able to come here with TSN and kind of help out TSN CTV and help out a little bit, do some special little segments on the athletes.
Cool.
And yeah, it's been really fun for us to kind of show our personality on that side of things. It's a little bit different. We're amateurs, but we're trying to learn.
Although you've had lots of TV experience. You have a
On the
TV
other
show.
side of things,
Yeah.
But you know, it is a steep learning curve for us, but we're just enjoying every moment of the process. It's a neat perspective to take, to sort of learn all the facets of the production behind the scenes.
And be, as you said, on the other side.
Yes.
You've done some stuff outside in the out of doors. A little
Yeah.
chilly, sorry about
Yeah,
that.
that's okay.
Yeah, but I'm sure you guys have bundled up.
It's part of the charm.
Can you tell us the favorite thing you've done so far? I don't want to let too much of the cat out of the bag, so to speak.
We've done some walk and talks with the athletes,
Oh.
and that's been nice because we've been able to relate to them on a different level and sort of bring out their personalities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nationals is full of unique stories always, so we've been able to kind of uncover those and then kind of showcase that for the public. So
Do you find they find it easy to talk to you as opposed to, say, someone like me who's like, I don't have a skating
we're
background,
trying
right?
to trick them. Yeah, we're really trying to make them comfortable. Yeah, don't worry.
But you're fellow skaters, so they must sort of feel pretty comfortable
Well,
with
most
you.
of them are, probably all of them, we've been on teams with before, so we are peers, and I think that's kind of clever of TSN. Now I feel like I'm betrayed.
Yeah, but they don't fall for the off-the-record trick.
No.
Oh,
No,
no.
they're clever.
Well, I could maybe share some tricks with you afterwards, right? I'm sure you're doing fine. I'm sure you're doing fine. When you're at an event like this, then not as a competitor, is there anything you miss about this whole
It's funny,
experience?
like, we're still going to the gym and we're
Oh,
working out
okay.
because I think it's
Just like you
inspiring
would be.
for us.
Yeah.
We're used to being, as we mentioned, on the ice and competing, but it's also fun to sort of sit and enjoy different performances, and you see the depth that Canada has to offer. There's so many exciting skaters coming up the ranks, and Canada has such a strong team, and we've been known for that. But there's some fresh energy coming up, which is great to see.
And
here
the
at
young
Nationals.
skaters have some great role models to look up to. Do you ever feel that? Do you ever get the young skaters coming up to you and being like, I want to be like you?
Well,
Heck, I want to be like you. But anyway.
I mean, I guess that's kind of a little bit of our role here as well. I mean, I don't really feel like we're ever in that position, but I remember being at Nationals and riding the elevator with Shaylin Bourne and Victor Kratz, or even Mary France and Patrice, and just kind of be like, oh, they see all this thing over there. So yeah, it is kind of it's a neat little role, but as Tessa said, the talent's so big, and to have Patrick Chan back and Caitlin Osmond, it's going to be a really, really good national, so the story should be quite strong.
And you get to hang out for the whole weekend then.
Yeah,
Here,
take
yes,
it in.
yeah.
Spectators.
Awesome. Is there anything else you're going to do while in Halifax?
Well,
When
we
you
have
come
our
here, do you make
go-to
a point?
spots. Like we
Yeah.
have certain restaurants, certain
Yeah.
coffee shops. We just love wandering around, and we're lucky enough that we're back here in April for Stars on Ice. So
cool.
it's one of our absolute favorite cities, and what a knowledgeable skating crowd too.
So you know the city well. You've been here before, and like you say, you have your favorite haunts, which we won't give away because then you'll never be able to go anywhere. Thank you so much for coming in. We look forward to seeing what you're doing on TSN, and thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having us.
And you can see Scott and Tessa as part of TSN's coverage of the 2016 Canadian Tire National Skating Championships. That coverage begins tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. That's 3 Atlantic.